Hi folks, Jeff Williams here where we have the largest selection of Chevrolet Silverado and GMC trucks with up to $5,000 cash back or 0% financing for 72 months. Plus you can take full advantage of over $9,000 in cash back and Autry Moreland discounts on select Chevrolet and GMC full-size SUVs. That's Autry Moreland Incorporated, 2505 East Malone in Sykeston, Missouri.
More than stand on the back of your car, truck, or horse, you paid too much!
Good morning. Welcome back once again to the Statesman News Network. My name is Corey Knowles, and today is Friday, July 9th. Got several things going on. One of Missouri's senior statesmen met with area residents Wednesday during a midsummer political swing through southeast Missouri. Former U.S. Senator John C. Danforth spoke to a group of more than 35 during a stop in Dexter about the issues and offered his personal reading on the political climate during the election year. Danforth was elected to public office in 1968 as Missouri's Attorney General. At that time, he was the lone Republican in a sea of Democrats in state government. He was elected to the U.S. Senate in 1976 and served 3 terms, retiring in 1994. He was appointed to the U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations by former President George W. Bush. Also, the Richland School District was one of 12 districts in the state to receive Qualified Zone Academy bonds, which means the district will pay no interest on the bonds issued to make renovations and energy-saving improvements to district buildings. It was announced earlier this spring that the Richland District also qualified for Qualified School Construction bonds. The Richland School District qualified for $430,561 in Zone Academy bonds. Voters of the district approved a $750,000 bond proposal in November of 2009. The district received $364,439 in qualified school construction bonds. They were recently purchased by First Commercial Bank in Dexter. It was all about creepy crawly critters at the Keller Public Library's Summer Fun Reading Series this week as naturalist Diane Moran returned to Dexter to entertain and educate area youngsters. It was not a day for the squeamish. Moran, a storyteller who has visited the library in the past with her entourage of interesting counterparts, called for volunteers for the capacity crowd at Wednesday's summer event. The eager volunteers were hardly aware of the duty for which they had volunteered, though. With eyes closed and hands open, most but not all readily accepted the various snakes, frogs, and even a blue-tongued skink from Australia. Oohs, ahs, and occasional shrieks from the visiting tots sometimes gave away to the closed-eyed volunteers that something very much out of the ordinary was about to be placed in their arms, ready or not. The Cardinals were officially swept by the Rockies yesterday in an afternoon loss with a score of 4-2. The loss takes their record to 45-40 and holds them at 3 games out of first place in the National League Central Division. Cardinals will be back at Busch tonight, where they open a 3-game series against the Houston Astros at 7:10 before going into the All-Star break. Looks like today is going to be a wet one again, about an 80% chance of storms, something like that. Got a lot of rain last night, needed it bad, so glad to have it. Today's high going to be under 90, be in upper 80s, a little low in the 70s, so it should be pretty nice once the rain passes. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and watching the Statesman News Network. As always, if you have any questions, comments, shoot me an email at cknowles@dailystatesman.com or give me a call at 624-4545. Don't forget to pick up a copy of our print edition for the stories we've talked about today and all that much more. And on that note, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching.